Hello and welcome everybody. Lovely to see all these precious souls arriving in our wonderful meditation space, forging through the winter blues, the winter torrential rains and weather. Come and sit together and be together. So welcome. Taking a moment to find yourself, organizing yourself with what you need. Checking in with yourself to make sure you're warm enough. Gently starting to arrive. And see if your body needs to take any last bits of movement, any stretches. And as you settle, if you haven't already, maybe inviting your eyes to gently close, or gently cast your gaze down, whatever feels right today. Taking these moments to settle and gently arrive. Dispelling any sense of rushing to be still, pushing to be still, more inviting yourself into a place where stillness can happen. Taking a moment to tune into what's happening in your body this morning. Noticing, becoming aware of the different lives within. Noticing the life of your spine, and giving attention to each vertebrae. Gives you the power and the strength every day to move around, to be supported. in whatever you decide to do. Probably without much of a thought unless it starts to hurt. Maybe noticing how the energy that you feel goes up and down your spine. Noticing your ribs and your lungs. Gentle movement. The ribs as you breathe. As the lungs expand. Taking a moment to tune into the wonder of the breath. It's an amazing system that we have that is both automatic and can be self-directed. And influences all other systems. As you start to tune into yourself, invitation this morning to also tune into the season. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, we just had the last full moon of the lunar year, the snow moon in Leo, a big, bold, courageous moon, bright moon. I was watching the light on the hill behind the house the other night, and it was bright. In the brightness of the full moon, the sky was clear. See all the details in the dark. You could see just how it is that the light lights up the shadows, makes visible what's normally left in the dark. Sometimes we can feel that at the time of a full moon, the energy to see things in ourselves that maybe were a blind spot before, not quite in view. Sense that we're able to light ourselves up a little more, know ourselves and see ourselves more. And then there's the Celtic ceremony festival of Imbolc, just at the start of February. It celebrates a halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. Marks just the very beginning of spring. It's a moment of awakening before the lunar new year starts in the middle of February. Transition, change starting. More light is coming. The days are just that little bit longer. And everywhere there are buds poking up through the ground. Buds on trees and bushes. Green shoots. Tender, tender shoots. Appearing in what seems the most precarious of situations. Most hostile environment with the cold winds, the rain and more rain and more rain, and some snow. And still the season rolls on and growth occurs. And we ourselves are like those tender shoots, and the world feels precarious and oftentimes hostile. And yet our tender shoots are still growing, are still appearing. So maybe an invitation now to look and see what new tender shoots are surfacing in you, sensing out those tender shoots just coming out through the ground. Just spend a moment recognizing your tenderness and your growth. And giving yourself some encouragement. Just holding those tender growth, that tender growth, those shoots. And tuning into yourself just gives a moment of recognition that despite precariousness and difficulties, the tender parts of us still grow, are still there. It can be the same in your meditation. Mind can be a bit like the wind and the rain. And then you get those tender moments of stillness. Your little green shoots in meditation. Despite the weather of the day. And an invitation now to turn your mind and your heart to loved ones, friends, people that you know who are maybe having a tender time navigating precariousness around them and difficulty. Taking a moment to send them support and love. Holding the tenderness they might be experiencing with love and compassion. And an invitation to tune in to the tenderness in humanity, both the green shoots that might be trying to appear and the precariousness of the world. All humanity is navigating a time of great change, where much is possible and there's great difficulty. And an invitation to send out some love and compassion and tenderness to humanity, to ease the collective heart. Gently, gently, with tenderness. May there be peace and ease for all human hearts. May humanity hold itself with love and compassion. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free. May all beings hold the tenderness of life with care and compassion. And taking a moment to acknowledge the fact that you care and that you do work with compassion and kindness. And an encouragement to take care of all of our tender green shoots. An invitation maybe to take a few deeper breaths as we come to the end of our meditation. Oh, maybe a sigh. Introducing any movement. Acknowledging yourself for being here and sitting with these precious souls today in the group and on the recordings. Gently, gently in your own time, allowing your eyes to come open. Greet the light of this day. Thank you so much for sitting with me today.